Here am I, send me. That's exactly what Senior Master Sergeant Phillip Monk did in July of 1994. He said, here am I, send me.
After serving with numerous honors for 19 years in the U.S. Air Force, Senior Master Sergeant Phillip Monk was faced with the shocking possibility of losing his retirement, and all because he answered his commander's question about his religious beliefs.
Well, he served 19 years in the Air Force and has an impeccable record. But when a Senior Master Sergeant refused to agree with his openly gay commander about gay marriage, he was relieved of his duties and reassigned. So is this a reverse don't ask, don't tell? Do Christians now have to be closeted in order to serve?
Phillip Monk came up to me at the end of the first service that morning with tears in his eyes and said, I got fired.
There's three things the Air Force core values. And if you do that, then everything will be fine. Integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all we do. That's the price of admission. Sergeant Monk, in my office at 1000. When I'm asked, isn't it true, Sergeant Monk, that openly stating your opposition to same-sex marriage or homosexuality is discrimination? Either I concur with my commander on her point and violate my conscience, or be fired.
What it's done is put a chilling effect upon the soldiers. They can't speak. They can't talk. They're never going to reveal their deepest emotion to each other. And these guys become buddies. When they go to war, they fight for the United States of America. But what we don't realize is they're more fighting for each other. They're protecting each other. The chilling effect is they don't know who's standing next to them now because they can't really be open and talk anymore.
My 20-year mark will be 16 July of next year. If you serve 20 years in the military, you become 100% vested in your retirement.
He put a lot on the line when he took a stand, and when he did that, we were afraid that he would never be able to retire and he could lose his retirement.
I've already had my worst day. You know what I mean? And so, what's a retirement?
Liberty Institute called, and that played a major role.
Liberty Institute filed a formal complaint with the military on behalf of Phillip Monk. During the filing, the Air Force investigator abruptly read him his Miranda rights. But, thanks to Liberty Institute's rapid defense, Phillip Monk was cleared of any crimes, avoiding potential court-martial or disciplinary action. And after 16 months, Liberty Institute won a victory for Phillip Monk's case, for future military personnel, and for religious freedom. And on January 23, 2015, Senior Master Sergeant Phillip Monk celebrated his well-deserved retirement.
Today at Village Parkway, we had the privilege of seeing Phillip Monk retire, and it is a very significant event. In fact, for Phillip and I, there were times we thought back over the last year and a half that we'd never even see this day happen.
Well, Phillip's case and his victory is important because he's really the first active duty service member to come forward and to take on the mighty United States Air Force and the Department of Defense and to assert his religious freedom. So it sent the message that when you stand up, you can win.
Sergeant Monk has really shown that, you know, we as Christians can stand in the face of adversity. Taking on something as big as the United States Air Force it's a huge thing to take on, and to do that successfully it's an awesome testimony to the power of just standing up for God's word.
And Phillip's case was important for another reason, because of that first stand that Phillip took. People in the Air Force and people in Congress took notice of that, and they realized this is something important. This is something that our service members are willing to stake their careers on.
Kelly Shackelford, Jeff Mateer, Hiram, I see you there, Dave, Colonel Holmes. Thank you for defending me. Please extend my sincerest appreciation to all of Liberty Institute and her supporters. Without you, I have no doubt I would not be here today. If you find yourself in a position where somebody is attacking you and your religious liberty rights, it's to stand up. Call Liberty Institute and have that organization stand shoulder to shoulder with you and fight.